Mr. Teddy. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I'm great. Take me home, please. Sorry. You're only 529, but don't have room for you. Sorry. So you gotta go back to sleep. Burley, Idaho, and we also might hit Ketchum or Haley. I don't know. We're open.
Sun Valley, which many of you I'm sure have heard of. I guess it's the what's that resort area in Colorado? Ski resort area, Vail. Oh. It's like the Vail, Colorado of Idaho, Sun Valley.
There we go. Yeah. And yeah, Haley's like a lot of skiers, very upscale apparently.
And I don't know if Cindy's told you, but we've only been in this area since March. We've only been in Idaho since January of 2021. And we're kind of getting out of our little comfort zone and thought we would explore more of this region of the state. This would be considered, we live in southwest Idaho. We're heading more over to south central Idaho, maybe a little north. Beautiful state.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful day, beautiful sunny day. Yeah, we always have fun when we take a trip together.
That's
or do
right.
anything together.
That's right.
Oh, so what were you saying about Tuttle? There's a Tuttle,
there's a
Idaho,
town,
apparently.
Right, there's a town called Tuttle, Idaho. And I thought, if you're a turtle and you have a British accent, you could say, I'm a Tuttle from Tuttle.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, just a thought. Sorry if that strange humor offends anyone.
Not me. I'm used to it.
That's why I married her. She likes my weird sense of humor.
Okay, so are we into Twin Falls?
We're coming into Twin Falls.
Yeah,
Idaho.
this is Twin Falls. This is where we go all the time.
It's the seventh largest city in Idaho with 45,000 population.
Oh, a good fact. I don't know if I knew that. There's not There's not a lot of big towns or cities in Idaho, unlike other states like Oregon, where we're from. Oh, we got next friends. Okay, so you got like.
Stop mentioning.
I know.
We're trying to be good.
Fourth day of my diet. Okay.
People checking it out.
Okay, here is the canyon.
This is the Snake River Canyon.
Oh yeah.
This is the canyon that Evel Knievel attempted to jump over with his rocket ship. Some of you may remember back in the 70s, I think it was maybe 1974. He failed, but lived to talk about it.
Yeah, thank God.
His parachute opened prematurely. So he was like halfway across the canyon when his chute deployed and he just floated down.
Wow.
Unfortunately. Who knows, that might have saved his life. Who knows what could have happened.
So why'd you say unfortunately? I'm like, fortunately.
Because he wasn't successful.
Well, he was alive. So that was
but I mean, he wasn't, his attempt was unsuccessful.
Right.
It's only 78 miles from Sun Valley. That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
We're going to have to go.
Yes, Sun Valley is where the celebrities go. Yeah. I know
Major
Moore and Bruce Willis used to have a home there when they were married.
And if your YouTube channel goes well, we'll have one here too.
I don't know, I'm not a ski person. I would live by the beach.
I was making a point.
Yeah.
Where we're going.
Oh, okay.
It's such a sad song.
Oh, yeah.
It's what dog
Is that a dog? Yeah. I don't know
because they're putting her down.
No, it is not.
Well,
That's not it.
could be.
That's funny. I thought it was drifting off to sea.
Oh.
We're gonna have to look up the lyrics.
Okay. It's such a sad song, though, for anyone that's lost a dog, you know?
If it's about a dog.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to look it
Well,
up.
like I've told you before, I've had dogs, but I've never in my life experienced losing a dog.
Oh gosh, you're
I
fortunate.
know you have.
Oh yeah,
Cindy can tell you
so
when you were 12,
sad.
your dog got hit by a car.
Yeah, ran out of the house and I saw it crunch by
Oh,
a
I
car.
can't imagine at that age to see that at any age.
Oh, it's devastating. My mom took me and the neighbor kids, and my sister, to the park to try and forget.
Well,
I can't speak.
Didn't your dad
Try
bleed
and
out of his
forget.
sensory?
Oh yeah, my dad had to take it behind the back of the back of the yard and shoot it because it was suffering. Oh, it was horrible. Let's not talk about that. How about happy things?
Okay. I don't know if Cindy's told you, but I have a hobby where I change lyrics to songs, and it just comes to me, and most of them, I mean, the vast majority of them cannot be sung on this channel. So I have to take that talent, if you will, and, you know, make it more PG. So hopefully in the future I'll get back to you. But yeah, I need to get to work on, need to get back into the studio.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get this natural gift of just thinking up quick wit things,
Yeah,
whether
it's-
jokes or songs.
It's fun.
You got lots of I can't speak today.
Jokes?
Yes, jokes.
Yeah, and most of those.
No,
again, the
you
vast
got some
majority.
clean ones, I think.
I'd have to,
You usually think of those very quick.
yeah.
Or you do your Rodney Dangerfield.
Well, I made up a couple of jokes.
You did?
Yeah, well, guy goes into the store and he grabs a block of cheese out of the cooler and runs out. And the clerk says, "Hey, that's not your cheese." He says, "No, it's not. It's Swiss."
Wait.
Get it? The clerk was saying that's not your cheese. That's not your cheese. And the guy that stole it thought he said that's
cheese.
nacho cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, God, I'm
Well,
sorry.
That's okay.
That kind of
maybe
fell
we'll
flat.
re-record that. Or maybe not.
Oh, who cares? We're not
Bad
perfect.
made-up joke. I've come up
Other
with
people would probably laugh. I was just, when you said not twice, that threw me off.
that. Okay.
When you said, it's not your, and then he said, no,
Hey,
it's
not
not.
your cheese. No, it's not. It's cheddar.
Got it. Now I
Or
get it.
whatever.
I'm sorry. I was stuck on the
That's okay.
semantics.
That's okay.
All
This,
right.
You know, a lot of this is unrehearsed. It's fine.
I usually laugh at your jokes, though. You got my parents laughing at them, too.
Yeah.
And they're pretty conservative.
Oh, I love Rodney Dangerfield. His one-liners are the best. I was so ugly when I was a kid, my mother breastfed me through a straw.
Yeah. Oh, and then you do Andrew Dice Clay, too. But his are dirtier.
My wife was so stupid, not Cindy, my first wife. My wife was so stupid, she killed the toy poodle putting batteries in it.
Oh, sorry.
Or, my wife's so dumb it takes her an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes.
Oh gosh, yeah, I know you're really good at those, and you remember them. Remember
Yeah.
that one time you were texting me when we were dating? You were texting me jokes constantly, and
I
I'm
was
like,
on the road.
how
I
do you
had my
remember?
own
Yeah.
courier, medical courier.
Yeah, you were like, you were on Red Bull
Oh,
so
right,
you were
right.
like,
so I was just full of,
energy.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Pee and
nonstop
vinegar.
text. Yeah, I woke up to a constant flow of texting, and it was just like one joke after another, and I was like, wow, how does he remember all these? I
Yeah.
don't remember jokes, or I'll remember part of them, and I don't remember the punchline, and that's no good. So
Right.
I don't bother.
Well, hopefully in the near future, I'll be able to come up with some original material that's appropriate for this channel. It's gonna take some rewiring of my brain, but I think I can do it.
Yeah, get out of his bachelor ways.
It's not my bachelor ways, it's just my way.
That's true. You just have a dirty mind.
Okay, we're 25 miles from Burley.
All right, yay!
It's so cool here in Idaho. The speed limit's 80 miles per hour. So
yeah, we're flying.
If you use kilometers, I'm doing 85. Don't even need to do 85. 80's plenty fast.
Yeah.
So I'll just set the cruise at 80.
Flying by the tractor.
I just want to mention how Cindy and I thrift. I think it's really fun. When we first started dating, I felt guilty, leaving her, but one day we decided to just each grab a cart and go our separate ways and then meet up later. Preferably in the furniture section. We'll just sit on one of their couches and go through all our stuff. And it was so fun. We've been doing it ever since. So let's say we walk into we'll use a Goodwill because it's a bigger store. We'll each grab our cart, give each other a little kiss or wink, and say see you later. And it could be 2-3 hours later, usually around 2 hours. And then we meet up in the furniture section and we go through all our stuff. And what's cool is Cindy looks at stuff that I wouldn't dream of looking at, like little knickknacks and pot holders and stupid stuff. No offense, stuff like that. And I like looking in the electronics, sporting gear, baseball caps. We've done very well with t-shirts, concert shirts preferably, but those are hard to find. Sports
baseball
apparel.
gloves.
Yeah, baseball gloves. We've sold several
Helmets.
baseball gloves. Stuff like that. Baseball bats, ice skates.
We do well with ice skates.
So anyway, it's like Cindy and I do a really good job of covering the whole store. I look at the stuff that I enjoy looking at, that I think has a good profit margin. Cindy does the same thing. And again, it's completely different stuff that I have no interest in. I like going in the games aisle too.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, we both do that. And we try to find games that are still sealed, unopened. Oftentimes those games, there's 1,000 of them on eBay, so there's no point in buying them. Other times, we're looking for two things when we look at games. We're looking for new games still in the wrapper and vintage games.
Yes.
And we've had some success. But anyway, that's kind of in a nutshell how Cindy and I shop, and it's so much fun. And what's cool is we'll just both load up our carts, and then we'll do our research right there on our phones on eBay, and usually we put back about half of what we found. So it's a great practice, I think. I think we've been pretty smart. We've had a few bombs, things that didn't sell. But for the most part, we pretty much sell everything we buy.
Yeah, and if you guys watched my first video, speed bump. Not speed bump, what do you call those?
What do they call them? Rumble.
Yes, rumble dots or something
Rumble,
like that.
well, you folks can tell us. Rumble strips, that's it.
Yes.
Rumble strips.
Anyway, I talked about all of that on my first video, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry.
We can recap. We're looking for things with the highest profit margin, but it's really fun to do it together. Now, when we were dating, I was always looking for stuff for eBay, but John was like looking at CDs.
I went straight to the CDs at 99 cents a piece.
And he didn't really have much to look at, and like he'd be done way before me. But ever since we got married and we started sourcing together for eBay, he's really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And he's in the store as long as I am, and sometimes I'm like, I'm ready, and he's not. So
yeah, the one thrift store in our little town of Buell has a whole section of like auto parts, stuff still in the box. I found it's not an auto part, it's more like a hardware part, some sort of valve for a hose system. It was $1, and Cindy's got it listed on eBay for $60 right now. And so, heck, it could sit there for a couple of years. We don't care. If we get 20 for it in a couple of years from now, we've made 20 times what we paid for it.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm always looking for stuff in the box. I don't even know what it is. If I see something that's still sealed, I'll grab it and see what eBay says.
Yeah, and the important thing is if it isn't sealed, you have to open the box and look, because I've been burned before.
Yeah,
but
me
we
too.
thought it was sealed, but actually it was like the thrift store sealed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then the person's like, wait a minute, not everything's here. We're like, oh no, I had no idea. So we're really good now about opening the box if it's not factory sealed and making sure everything's there. And I even take pictures of everything in the box if it's open.
But there are plenty of sellable items out there that are used, that are not sealed,
yes,
that are in demand. Hard to find things or vintage things. That's what's so fun about thrifting.
I know.
It's like a box of chocolates, as
it's like Christmas.
Forrest Gump used to say, right? You never know what you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
and I want to tell you guys that I sold that beach ball, or I guess it was a beach ball.
Watermelon beach
It's the watermelon ball that I just bought last week at the thrift store.
For $1, right?
Yeah, I think it was something like that. And I just sold it for 16 or 17. And they paid like $15 in shipping.
Crazy.
And yeah, because it went to like the other side of the
Iowa.
country. Oh, not quite the other side. But yeah, so I knew that I was going to sell too, because that's a beach item, summer item. And plus there was great comps on that. But so when John and I go thrifting today, we're going to be looking for summer items, beach items, you know, things that'll sell well for the summer.
I have something you could mention, or you can edit this out, but might be a good tip for people if you're going to ship international. Be absolutely sure that everything is correct, because it can be very costly getting returned internationally.
Oh, I just found that out. Yeah, I actually rarely get international returns, but this just happened. I had two, is it Minnesota
Vikings baseball caps.
And I didn't realize I had two. And the guy, oh, I forgot. Honestly.
One was all purple, you know, the purple and yellow.
Yeah.
And the, which is the one the guy wanted, and she sent out one that had a gray bill.
No, it's the other way around, babe.
Oh, okay, just a
he
different
wanted
design.
the gray one, and I sent him the purple one. And he just opened a return. I'm like, wait, what's wrong with this? Because he said not as described. I'm like, wait a minute. And then he said, you sent the wrong one. I'm like, oh no! So I had to refund him. That was a $35 mistake. Because it was international, so I just said keep the cap. I wasn't going to pay for him to ship that back to me, and then I have to pay for shipping twice.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, so anyway, that was, and he was fine with it. I felt bad. I apologized up and down, but hey, he gets the cap. It wasn't the one he wanted, but he still gets to keep the other cap.
Well, hopefully it fits. Was it the same size?
I don't know.
Well.
So yeah, it's important to be very careful about what you ship, especially international. But that's very rare for me to have a return for international. I can't even think of another one. So, but I've been selling for 20 years, so I'm sure it's happened sometime, but no. And I have every blue moon shipped out the wrong thing to the person, but that's very rare.
But when you're shipping it to Zimbabwe, it can really cost you.
Come back to bite you. Yeah, so that is a great tip. That's our big tip of the day. Good one, hun.
Big painful tip of the day.
Yeah, but that's the cost of doing business.
That's right.
But, you know, I don't get a lot of refunds or returns. Not refunds. Returns, but, you know, it does happen. So
yeah, and sometimes you can get a return for the silliest reason, which may seem totally unreasonable, but, you know, that's just the way commerce goes. You have to make it right. If they're dissatisfied,
well, they usually have a good reason.
Yeah.
But remember one time we sold like this little canvas painting, and the guy said, "Oh, I want to return this." I said, "Well, can you please show me a picture of what you're talking about?" Because he said there was a part that was folded over the back. He showed me the picture. It was actually what came with the picture, how it came, you know, from the store.
I remember what that item was. It was the University of Texas Longhorns.
Oh, a canvas picture. Yeah. And I'm like, that's the way it it was when I bought it. And
So
I
how
said,
did
I said, you're welcome to return it, and I will refund your money. And guess what? I never heard from him again.
Nice try, buddy.
Yeah, he was trying to pull a fast one there. I'm like, really? But, and you do have the scammers, and you do have the people that just, you know, they want to keep the item and get their money back. But, you know, most of the time, that's not what I come across. I come across honest, nice people. So, again, it's part of the business, dealing with the jerks or the scammers.
And it's so much fun to talk to people from other parts of the country and the world.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you've said a couple of times, Sydney, wow, I could be friends with this person.
Yes.
And so it's really a blessing. You know, this eBay business, it just opens you up to a whole world. It's
whole
so
new world.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had
Thanks
to do
for
it.
that.
And that was terrible singing.
No, you actually have a nice voice.
I don't sound like the singer of that song. But anyway.
But it's so rewarding.
Yeah.
You know, any venture in life is going to have bumps in the road. And so, you know, this thing that we're doing, they're few and far between. The good far outweigh the bad.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a fun business. I've been doing it for 20 years, and I love it. And so,
no more going to the office for you. Well, your own office.
Yeah, I love my office. Being up there with Sparta. Yeah, so I'm hoping I get some sales this weekend. I put both of my stores on sale just for the 3 days.
Wasn't it Memorial Day?
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend sale.
Speaking of Memorial Day, I'm glad we brought that up. We were just talking about this before we started filming. I'm a veteran, and so maybe I'm a little closer to it, but I think everyone should give a pause on Monday, Memorial Day. And if you're, you know, if you're one that prays, pray. If you don't, you know, just keep them in mind. These people made the ultimate sacrifice. They died so that we can sell things on eBay. They died so that we can worship the God we want to worship. They died to wear the kind of clothes we want to wear, or play the kind of music we want to play.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, you know, I was guilty of it up until a few years ago. I just made a concerted effort the last few years to say a little prayer and thank you for all of those that gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we can continue living the wonderful lives we live in the United States.
Right. Actually, I could probably get both of us in here. Yeah, so John gave his life for 10 years in the Air Force as a dental assistant.
Did you? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I was defending the country against tooth decay and plaque. Hey, there we are. Anyway, and a prayer to all of the families who lost loved ones defending our nation. They're the ones that continue to hurt every day. Let's face it. You know, when you lose someone, it's a pain that never really goes away, especially if they're younger or they die before they're expected to. I mean, I really pray for the families and friends, loved ones, daughters, sons, sisters, brothers, cousins, mothers, fathers, spouses, all of those people that also gave the ultimate sacrifice. So I think they should be remembered.
We visit Burley, Idaho. Excuse the music.
You should spell it.
Burley. It's about 10,000 people. We had never been here before. Oh, that's mostly just the main drag.
Was in the band. They said.
Yeah, that was interesting on our honeymoon. There was no key banks. We couldn't get any money out.
Cash our check.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Our wedding check. Antiques, furniture, clothes, books, thrift store.
That's our place.
Idaho
That's
Youth
where
Ranch.
we're going, baby.
Did you say the Idaho Youth Ranch is expensive?
Oh no, it's actually too. It depends.
Okay, do you want to stop there?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go. We're gonna party down at the thrift store.
That's how we party.
So is that like an Indian herb? Can you put it towards me again? No, just turn around. Mr. Teddy, hi buddy, how you doing? I'm great. Take me home, please. Sorry, you're only 529, but don't have room for you. Sorry, so you gotta go back to sleep. Oh, look at the itty bitty kids, cute. Close, cute, cute, cute. So cute. I remember my kids were that little. Oh, it was many moons ago, but it was fun dressing up these kind of clothes. Oh, that's really fun. I like this one trend. So cute. Ooh. Look at all those caps on the wall. I'm sure my hubby has gone through those already.